Section 2, we're talking about crafting an employee avatar. Just like you would create a customer avatar, an employee avatar is our ideal candidate for the position. And I have a worksheet that we can use to craft this employee avatar. But the more granular we can get in understanding who we're looking for, the more we're going to be able to narrow it down. So when you're recruiting and you're looking through, sometimes thousands of applicants that you can get for a job, if you don't know specifically the traits, the the physiographics of the candidate that you're looking for, you're going to have a really hard time comparing candidates to other candidates. We also use a screening tool, which I'll talk about in a later section, to help you, make an apples to apples comparison. But really, before we even build the job ad, build, the funnel, we want to think about who is our employee avatar. And so we can do this in 6 steps here. So first, what we need to do is we need to define the role and responsibilities. The second one, what we're going to do is look at your best performers. So if you have employees that have stayed around for a long time, that you trust completely, that show up every day, put in the work, and don't cause you a lot of headaches, look at them. What about them, their character, their personality, that makes them who they are, and use that to help you build your employee avatar. And then make observations like what type of person, just like looking at like a big picture of this employee avatar, where do they hang out? What hobbies are they into? What, do they go to church? Do they go to the rock climbing gym? Where are they from? All that's all like the demographic stuff. Like make observations, look around you, do some critical thinking, and we'll add this to the worksheet to help you, create your employee avatar. Number 4 is identifying worker motivation and desires. What motivates this person to show up every day? What do they want out of a job or a company? Do they want a company that provides a lot of flexibility? Do they need to be home at a certain time? Do they just want steady income? Do they want somebody that prioritizes safety? Stuff like that. And then 5, we're going to consider demographics and psychographics. So these are, location, wants, needs, income level, education level, age range, stuff like that. Now, I do want to just state and be very clear about this. By no means do we want to, discriminate against other people, but let's be realistic that, most of these jobs tend to be, pretty physically demanding. So I would never ever advocate to discriminate against anybody. But when we're developing our employee avatar, this a whole thing is meant to tailor our messaging and tailor our funnel to attract those type of people that we want. And then regularly revise. So as you bring in new people, as you get new best performers, as you dial in your wants and your needs as a company, we can update this avatar to better fit, the current status of our company. And again, I do want to point out that I do have a free worksheet underneath this training called Employee Avatar Worksheet. You can download it, write it out, and it will help you build out like all these sections in the worksheet. So now let's look at an example of an employee avatar. And I'm just going to read this for everybody. So for a construction company, the employee avatar might be Alex, a skilled craftsman with 10 years of experience in residential construction. Alex values job stability, opportunities for professional growth, and a strong sense of community on the job site. Alex prefers working in environments where safety and teamwork are prioritized. Knowing this, the company may emphasize its long-standing industry reputation, commitment to employee safety, and team-oriented projects in all of its recruitment efforts. So we really want to get narrowed down our employee avatar so much where we can put like kind of like an imaginary name and face on him. And this is a really good example of kind of what the worksheet is going to help you create. Great. So that was section 2, where we talked about crafting an employee avatar.